Hey, welcome back. In one of my previous videos, I had made a comment about wizards with ice and water magic putting out fires in cities, and somebody had responded that a wizard fire department was a hilariously great idea. And it got me thinking, look at our world, our real world. There are so many guilds that do things to help people. There are first responders, fire and EMS. There are contractors to rebuild buildings. There are people that go out and specifically rescue people that are stuck on trails in the wilderness. There are people that rescue vehicles that are stuck off-road. You've got any number of groups. You've got FEMA, who comes in after massive disasters, moves around the country, does what they're needed to do. And it got me thinking, obviously in smaller towns and smaller cities, there might only be an adventurers guild if you're lucky. But in major cities, you're going to have tons of guilds, and you're going to have guilds that are countrywide, worldwide, plane-wide, like maybe the Adventurers Guild. But you're also going to have local guilds. Perhaps there's some really nasty environmental factors around this city. And so in this one city, there's a guild that specifically goes and rescues people that have gotten stuck in the mud or the quicksand or their carts or wagons that have gotten stuck. And it's like an off-road recovery crew. You know, you go out there with the big winches and you go out there with earth magic and very strong creatures and magics that are designed to make it easier to move stuff, telekinesis and mage hand and whatnot. And it just got me thinking that it'd be a great way to introduce maybe not repetitive, but side quests that are completely different than what the party is doing. You know, if you're in a major city and the party is looking for one thing in the underground, maybe in their downtime, a couple of the party members want to volunteer at the First Responders Guild. You know, maybe the druid and the wizard say, yeah, we can do water magic, we can do ice magic, and they go off and they have their own little adventure putting out fires in the city. And maybe in putting out one of those fires, they rescue somebody that just happens to know something about what they're interested in, or maybe they put out a fire that was caused to cover something up. And it's a great way to further the plot when nobody expects it. So think about guilds in your world and the fact that they don't have to be world arcing, they can be local, and that they can be pretty much whatever is needed locally. Just my 2 cents. Thanks for watching, and as always, may your stories be as interesting as you are.